Welcome to The Worst One, where I look at a particular piece of media and find the worst one in a series. This can range from movies to video games to books and other stuff. Who knows, there's trash everywhere. There's trash everywhere! This is, of course, my opinion, so don't bust a vein being a mad boy because I said I didn't like a thing. As a citizen of these here United States, I'm entitled to my terrible opinions. Today we're looking at Die Hard, a series of action movies that pits Bruce Willis as an off-duty police officer against, everything.
Do you really think you have a chance against us, Mr. Cowboy?
Yippee-ki-yay.
The first one has him fight Alan Rickman in a skyscraper. The second one was adopted from a book and he fights some dudes in an airport. The third one was a script repurposed from a movie that was going to be called Simon Says, and he fights Alan Rickman's brother, Snallum Bickman, for gold. The fourth one is based on an article from Wired magazine and has John McClane save the internet or something with Justin Long. And then the fifth one, A Good Day to Die Hard. That's the worst one. Fifth one, I said it with the inflection in my voice so you can tell. I don't like this movie. I dislike it. I don't hate it, but I really dislike it. Die Hard 5, Die Hard, Die Furious, the summary. John Dark Souls McClane is looking for his son. His son is Russia. Then he goes and blows his son's secret Russia CIA operation. There's explosions, some bad guy does something, and then the bad guy is actually the slightly less bad guy. And then the catchphrase quipping father and son duo live. This is all I remember. Oh, also people breathe in it. That's a sin. So let's get into the good before we get into the bad, then the ugly, then the really ugly. The good. I like the scene with the taxi driver near the beginning of the movie. He was a very nice Russian boy who sings Frank Sinatra to Bruce Willis. I found it to be a cute little scene, and honestly, now just want a movie where Bruce Willis wanders around Russia getting into wacky, non-explosion-y hijinks. I also liked a majority of the effects in this movie. The CGI was passable and I wasn't really pulled out of it by any effects looking weird or terrible. The explosions were cool, the car crashes were cool. All in all, the action part of this movie was action-y. It was fine. Nothing wrong, but also nothing really good, you know? The bad. In the beginning, before this giant testosterone-fueled chase scene, there's an unmarked military APC just hiding around the side of the courthouse, and I have no idea how no one but John McClane noticed it. And he noticed it like he was going to do something about it, but he was just like, alright, yeah, that's cool, it's Russia, yeah, alright, cool. The acting is, bad. Everything his catchphrases are boring. It's an action movie and a franchise known for catchphrases, so I didn't expect anything different. But that doesn't make it not bad. If I go into a burger place known for bad burgers, I know what kind of beef I'm getting. Bad beef. Still bad, though. The beef is still bad. The ugly. The guy playing John McClane's son, Jai Courtney, is not good in this movie. Honestly, I don't know if he's good in any movie. He's been in this, Terminator Genesis, and Suicide Squad. Actually, also, now that I think about it, does he even have a face? Anytime I bring up his face in my head, it's just one of those weird male mannequins popping up. Is Jai Courtney actually a mannequin? I don't know, I'll let Film Theory handle that one. Can John McClane even have a normal conversation with his son? During a high-speed chase scene, he's just treating him like he's a 16-year-old going for a joyride. Just, Jack, talk to me. Jack, come on. Jack, please. Jack. I know he doesn't know that his son is a big bad CIA boy yet, but come on, cut the boy some slack while he's being chased by a big military armored truck. The daughter of the really real bad guy, Irina, tries to kill the two boys just by slamming her helicopter into the building that they're in at the end, which was just dumb and a bit sad. She didn't have any other guns. She can land the helicopter and enter final showdown mode. I know it's a little nitpicky, but it was just dumb and sad. Really ugly. John has to constantly remind you that he's on vacation. He's on vacation. Did you know that he's on vacation? I had no idea that he was on vacation. Let's just confirm that he was on vacation. Was he on vacation? He was on vacation. Okay, all right, cool. Just taking a little vacay to Russia to grab your son. You know what you're into. You know who you are. You're John McClane. You're just understand and deal with it. Finally, my biggest problem with this movie rears its ugly head. The really ugliest, the ugliest thing in this movie, the thing I hated the most about this movie is that there is a moment in this big blockbuster movie where the bad guys have a magical chemical compound that fully neutralizes radiation so that they can just go into a vault in Chernobyl. It's just offhandedly, oh yeah, we have this liquid, it neutralizes radiation, no big deal. I'm no fancy scientist, I'm a dumb guy on the internet, but even I know that if you had a compound that just neutralized radiation, then you could just sell that instead of trying to get $1 billion worth of uranium from some vault in Chernobyl. That would be billions, not just a billion. That would, I dare say, almost trillions. You could just outsource that to any country and just money pouring in. Also, only about half the characters have radiation suits, and at the end, both McClanes fall into a pond with a very brushed-off comment about how they won't get radiated. It says it's just pond water, but, they were in the middle of Chernobyl. This is one of my biggest problems with this dumb, big, explosion man-fueled big boy movie. The radiation is just, forget about it. We're from New York. It's all good. I can't wait for Die Hard 666 when John dies of cancer and has to fight terrorists in hell. Final thoughts. Die Hard 5, A Good Day to Die Hard is not a very good movie. It's not a very good Die Hard movie, and it's just kind of boring and just bad. Tepid. Is tepid a good word? I saw this movie in theaters back in 2013, and for this review I watched the Blu-ray theatrical cut. Now I have seen this movie 2 times. Now I never have to see this movie ever again. So that's at least a plus, Thank you for watching. Please check out my other videos. They're also things. And if you want to watch more Worst One, click up in the top right-hand corner. If you want to subscribe, hey, that's in the top left-hand corner. And I also have a Patreon because everyone has a Patreon, and I'm a very sad, lonely boy, and I need your help. And that's in the bottom right-hand corner. Okay, goodbye, or should I say good die. I'm just rushing out of here. I don't want to keep on, stalling. You can shoot me for that. You're legally obligated to shoot me for that joke.